Welcome back to another meal prep video. Let me bring up the menu for you guys and I'll show you what we're making today. So I wanted to share some meals, I'm going to call them weight loss meals simply because they're meals that I would eat in a caloric deficit. As we get a little bit further into this video, I will give you some of my tips to make your deficit more sustainable and get the results that you actually want from it, because it should only be for a short period of time. Starting off with a chili chicken quinoa dish. So I meal prepped 3 of these for 3 days because I don't like to meal prep longer than 3-4 days or it goes a bit gross. This is the kind of meal that I would have after the gym, and I don't always have quinoa. Sometimes I have like whole wheat noodles, sometimes I have brown rice. It really just depends what I feel like having at the time. As always, I've got all the recipes up on my blog eatrunlift.me if you're looking for them, and I'll leave them linked in the description box as well. What I'm doing first is making a sauce to put on top of the chicken. Now for 3 servings, we're using 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil. We're using 3 tablespoons of hot chili sauce. Use less if you don't like anything that's spicy. 3 tablespoons of coconut aminos, or you can use soy sauce. And I'm also going to be adding some salt on top as well. And I'm going to stir that through the chicken really well before we place it on the pan to cook. So we'll do this while the pan's heating up. As always with these meal preps, this is just what I have been eating at the time. If you're after different recipe ideas, you should check out my blog. Now that the chicken is almost cooked through, I'm adding in some chopped veggies. So I use spinach, carrot, and cabbage, but you can choose whatever you would like to put in there. These are just the ones that I enjoy. So once the vegetables have wilted a little bit, I'm adding in some cooked quinoa. I used 1 cup of raw quinoa, cooked that with 2 cups of water. It doesn't need long to cook, and then I put it in the pan so it can soak up some of that flavor, and then roughly divide it up into 3 servings, and on top of each serving, I'm putting 20 grams of peanuts. This one is so delicious. I love this meal so much. Now we're going to be meal prepping some protein oats. I know that sounds weird, but this saves me so much time in the morning. This is something that I would have before going to the gym. So what I do is just like put all the ingredients pre-measured into a container so then I don't have to weigh it out in the morning. So for each one, I'm using 1 scoop of whey protein. So I use the ISO 100 whey just because I find that it's hydrolyzed, I digest it a little bit better, I don't get any kind of upset stomach from it or anything like that. And then in each one, I'm also placing half a cup of oats, which is about 40 grams, and then some nutmeg and some cinnamon. And then in the morning, I'll mix it together with some boiling water. And then I top it with whatever fruit I feel like that day. So when it does come to fat loss, I have a 3S rule, and that comes down to sleep, stress, and sustainability. Are you getting enough sleep? Are your stress levels low enough? And is what you're doing sustainable enough to do for a couple of months? Because we don't want to do anything extreme or too restrictive. It should just be pulling calories down a little bit, so you can see some of the results of what you've been working hard on in the gym. Obviously, I like to pay a lot of attention to what I eat and making sure that I'm getting enough nutrients in throughout my day. So not only hitting my macro targets, also making sure that all the vitamins and minerals are there. But even when you're striving really well to get everything you need, sometimes it can be hard to get the key nutrients every single day. So that's why I wanted to say thank you to today's video sponsor, Ritual, who help women fill the gaps in their diet. So they're 2 very easy to take capsules that provide you with 9 key nutrients, and they have no fillers, no colorants, and they're also vegan friendly and sugar free. They smell absolutely amazing too. There's like a mint scent in their recyclable packaging, and I always try to take mine with my other supplements in the morning. I know I'm going to be eating breakfast in that morning, so by habit stacking it together, I know I'll get it done. They have a no nausea capsule design, so you can take them even on an empty stomach, and it contains really high quality nutrients from D3 to omega-3s, which many people don't get enough of in their daily diet. If you'd like to get 10% off your first 3 months of Ritual, click the link in the description box or check out the one that I've written on the screen, and you can use my code, which I've also put as a text overlay, and you can get the discount to start incorporating 9 high quality nutrients that your body needs. moving on, this is a lentil chickpea salad. So I would have this later in the day, like towards the afternoon, and I'd pick a protein to pair with it. So whether I'd throw in some tuna or some chicken, whatever I feel like that day is what I'll do. So I've already got my spinach leaves in the bowl, and then I'm adding in 1 can of chickpeas and 1 can of lentils. I've already rinsed them off and I've drained them, and then I just put them in the bowl. Now I'm also chopping up half a cucumber, and I'm going to slice up half a punnet of cherry tomatoes and about 150 grams of roasted capsicum, which we have drained the oil off. This is such a yummy salad. You literally could eat it just on its own if you wanted to have it like that. And the amount that I'm making now makes 4 servings. Do you guys have any new fitness goals for the new year? I'd love to know what they are. The reason that I'm in a deficit is because I'm shooting something kind of exciting in a couple of weeks. Or maybe it's happened by the time you see this video. I'm not sure exactly, but I have something to do. So that's why we're just reining it in a little bit. Now I've added in some spring onion, some parsley, and I'm adding in also some coriander, about half a cup of parsley, half a cup of coriander. Then I'm taking some lemon juice and some olive oil, mixing them together, and I'm pouring that over the top as a dressing. I also added in a little bit of salt before I mix it all together. And there you have it. Very easy to put together, very delicious, and it will hold in the fridge for a couple of days as well. I made this recipe, I feel like it was over a year ago now, but I still love these so much. And if you haven't tried them yet, I highly recommend that you do. Is that weird to recommend my own recipe like that? I don't care. I really enjoy these. So we're taking some almond butter, and it was really hot this day, so I didn't have to melt it. But if it's cooler where you are, melt it, put it in a bowl with your honey. So it's half a cup of almond butter, 1/4 cup of honey. Then I'm adding in some whey protein. So I use the vanilla ISO 100, but if you have a cinnamon protein powder, you could also use that. I know Dymatize make a cinnamon one, and that's what I used with the original recipe. Then I added in my shredded coconut, sesame seeds, ground ginger, and some cinnamon. If you're using a vanilla whey, just make sure you add in a little bit of extra cinnamon because we do want that flavor to come through. Now at this point it'll get sticky, and sometimes it can get hard to mix. If you want to, add in extra honey. That will change your macros. I just add in a little bit of water, and then we pop it in the fridge for about half an hour. And now we can roll it into little balls, and I would recommend as well having a little bowl of water on the side just so you can dip your hands in it before you touch the mixture, and that will help make sure that it doesn't get too stuck on your hands, because I know that can get really annoying. Now this recipe will make 20. Good luck keeping them in the fridge. I send you my best of luck. Okay, this next recipe, it doesn't look that flash hot when I made them today because I just made 6 of them, so I'm just stealing my blog photo from when I made the recipe. They look so much nicer when they're styled. I'm putting together some zucchini tuna fritters. I'm making 6 today. I usually have 2 at a time, and this is something that I would have for dinner, especially when I am in like a calorie deficit phase. So I would have this, and then I just put like a leafy green salad on the side, and I use some plain Greek yogurt on top. I use that as like a substitute instead of sour cream. To make 6, we're grating up 1.5 zucchinis. Do it on a clean cloth or some paper towel, because we're going to use that to squish all the moisture, well, a lot of the moisture out of the zucchini. We don't want it too wet. Then put it in a mixing bowl, and we're also going to add in 3 eggs, 3 tins of tuna, some salt, add whatever other flavors you want to add in at this point as well. And then to bind it together a little bit better, I'm using some rolled oats, which I've blended up into oat flour. So to make 6, I'm using 45 grams of rolled oats. Then all you need to do is mix that all together, spray your pan with some olive oil spray, and then turn it into little fritters. If you're not a huge fan of tuna, but you do eat some other kinds of seafood, this would also work if you used some canned salmon too. So here's all our recipes for today. I hope you enjoyed seeing roughly what I eat. I kind of like build a familiar pattern, and we'll eat similar things for a couple of days, a couple of weeks even, while I'm in a deficit, and then I change it up. So these are the sort of things that I've been making at the moment. I hope you enjoyed seeing them. I hope you're well, and I'll catch up with you either over on my Instagram or in my next upload. Bye!